Emily.
I'm John.
And I'm Adam. We are a full-on branding marketing company by day, and we offer high-performing services that convert leads to sales. And real quick, I'm going to give you guys a treat. We have a new thing. If you caught the Hill Country Advisors show, check it out. We have a green screen, so now we have a custom background.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we offer done-for-you marketing, including automation that has seriously unlocked a lot of potential for not a lot of money.
Yes.
As well as done-with-you marketing for those that are more hands-on and can use some top-notch guidance on building your brand, reaching your audience, and using all of these different platforms to your advantage. We offer one-on-one consulting as well as group coaching through our Small Business Boost Up.
Small Business Boost Up.
If you're interested, check out our website, blueanchormarketingoftexas.com, where you'll find more information about our services and how to contact us.
You can support our show through Patreon, being a premium subscriber, and we hope to have more merch soon. We also have sponsorship opportunities that will be priced around viewership. So if you want to get in early, we'll have special pricing until we reach 500 viewers or listeners.
Yep.
We're also going to have advertisement slots available. So reach out to us. We love helping local businesses, and doing this show has given us an even larger platform to fulfill some marketing needs.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to scroll a little bit?
It's not working. Oh, there we go. Got a little lag on the computer here. Here we go.
Real quick, I'm going to throw this up. So if you have a question, throw it down into the comments below. And also, I want you guys to celebrate some wins today. So if you're watching the show, comment some wins. We'll celebrate with you as we can get to the comments here. So today, we're going to be talking about our program that is launching in 2 weeks. It's called Small Business Boost Up.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, so a couple of updates to the digital world and ways to inject some fun into your daily routine as a business owner, some other things that we'll be going over.
As he mentioned, we are taking questions, so feel free, comment below, people, and we'll respond to them as we're able to.
Johnson Space, like bring him back.
Well, if you don't make it to our live, no problem. We'll have this show hosted on the Texas Hill Country Podcast Network.com.
Yes.
We will also be posting our shows to YouTube page, our Facebook page, where we can answer questions that are submitted later. Be sure to like and follow and subscribe to Blue Anchor Marketing of Texas.
Yep.
Do it. It helps a lot. And check out the Texas Hill Country Podcast Network. It's going to be another one of those days. We're really trying to build that up with Andrew and Gilbert. And our show, the first few episodes, I didn't edit the audio, but we're going to be changing that and getting it more listener friendly. So yeah, check that out. All right. Well, guys, it's Wednesday.
Woo!
We're halfway through the week. Seriously, time is moving so damn fast. It's ridiculous. John, I'm super glad we attended the Kerrville area Chamber Young Professionals mixer yesterday. We learned a lot about great things that are going on happening this month and how the community is joining together and supporting local businesses. It makes me happy to see this level of involvement. It's great. We have several local business owners interested in coming onto our show. I can't wait to have them on and talk about what's coming up. Local business owners depend on their communities, guys, so heavily, and things have definitely been challenging since 2020. Seeing our community step it up and show more support right now is giving me even more optimism for local businesses and nonprofits. So let's celebrate our people real quick. There's hope, y'all. It's great. So I'm really excited because downtown Kerrville is getting a lot of love, and it's been kind of dormant for a while. I remember growing up, there's like the block parties, and they'd have like big band playing jazz music, and it was just a great time. So yeah, they're trying to inject some life back into it. They're planning on having another block party soon. They're still waiting to get all the paperwork kind of pushed through and approved, but it sounds like it's going to happen. Really, yeah, it's going to be kicking off without a hitch. So excited about that. If you are interested in helping out with the downtown committee, reach out to the Kerrville Area Chamber of Commerce, and they will direct you to where to go there. They do need some help with their board, some more people to volunteer there. So yeah, one of the guests that's going to come on has coordinated. He has a barbershop school in downtown. He's doing a phenomenal thing right there. and he's really trying to get involved with the community as much as he can. And he's putting together a haunted house for his barber school. And my biggest thing that I saw about that is he's had so many businesses step up to sponsor that event for him.
He had a dozen sponsors.
I think it was like 5 or 6. I think it was surrounding areas, and like the Babe's Seafood Cajun place right next door to him stepped up and like gave him some vouchers and some good discounts for people like to hand out. So we'll have him on. He's a great guy to talk to. I'm excited to have him on. We'll have him on next week, hopefully.
Yeah, and maybe we can get the digital copy and post it on the Blue Anchor Show.
Oh yeah, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I'll get the flyer from him and everything. So yeah, as much as we can push that, it's going to be great. So despite a difficult summer, we're definitely seeing a nice uptick in local economy. That's great news, especially if you're a local business owner. So we love seeing that. But going to mixers and other types of meetings, it definitely helps immensely with networking. So if you have a local business, go out and join the chamber, other networking groups. You can go out. Meeting people in person makes a huge difference. So next thing I kind of want to go over was talking about how social media is getting refined and becoming a more powerful tool in the digital networking world. So we have in person, we have digital. You kind of need to have a good mix of both. And with our new super affordable program, we're going to be teaching people how to fully embrace and take advantage of networking online. And not just networking online, but also solid ways to manage your time and mental health while scrolling through those news feeds. It takes some time, but you can come through and kind of weed out the things that kind of trigger people.
Yeah.
I found really good ways to do that, and if I can do it, you can too. So if you want a copy of today's Pump Up segment, comment below with show notes, and we'll send you a free copy of this segment. Yeah. Something to read over.
John, do you know what's going on?
Tell me what's going on, Emily.
This is what's going on. There has been a lot of change in small business and startups in the past few years. Here are some trends to look for or implement with your own business. And here's an article from Nalia Davies at LivePlan.
Ooh.
So, these days, lots of entrepreneurs work exclusively or mostly from home, as do many entrepreneurial ventures with small workforces. This is a benefit for many startups. After all, it eliminates a major expense by not having to pay for office space.
Right.
That being said, many organizations are trying to shift their employees back to the office. Not every employer or business owner wants to work remote or as a long-term option.
Right.
Nor is remote work a suitable option for every kind of organization.
Mm.
This is why we will likely see most businesses embrace a hybrid work model.
Yeah.
Employees and contractors will retain their flexibility of working in a remote location. It will also encourage in-person collaboration for more exploratory or hands-on work, potentially providing the benefits of both remote and in-person while removing the drawbacks.
I think that's super important, and something that's like really come up is we actually, as our marketing branding agency, we do this hybrid approach ourselves, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think we all kind of find a way to vibe with it. We are capable of working at home. We're all kind of mobile, and so when like I need time to really kind of get in my bubble and space and just kind of like call it unplug or plug into my work, I get my headphones on, these ones here, and I put music, and I just like hard focus. But having that option to meet up at the office to get that in-person collaboration is just absolutely key, because it's easy to like if you need to come up with some ideas, it's easy to kind of like start spinning in your head, and meeting in person and just start like I'll text John over here and say, hey John, I'm spinning, I need some ideas, I need to work something out, and like he and I have that dynamic where we'll sit down on a whiteboard and we'll just like put our brain down. All right, let's put your brain down and let's blend it.
Yeah.
And I think that's how we found like a really powerful dynamic. And now we have Emily, and now we have Tiffany. Yeah. So we're growing our team, and it's a great way to really kind of band together, and it's also kind of keep the team together too. So it's definitely a model we hope to sustain and for as long as feasible.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mobile shopping has also gone up. According to a study by Google, 50% of shopping apps installed on a smartphone are used at least weekly. It is also anticipated that global consumer mobile spending will reach $728 billion by 2025.
Or that was global consumers mobile spending.
Mobile spending.
Mobile spending to reach
Yes.
728 billion.
Yeah.
In less than 3 years. That's huge.
Yeah. So companies that want to succeed online need to begin to increase investment in mobile optimization.
Mm-hmm.
The mobile version of their online stores must be easy to navigate. It should reflect the capabilities of the desktop version and ideally work consistently between the two. Just remember that being present and optimized for mobile is only part of the overall equation. You need to be optimized and consider user experience everywhere that you're available.
Yeah, absolutely. That's key. Get on the mobile devices.
Yeah.
It's not cheap to do, especially do it like real big, but there are ways to do it, especially for local small businesses, that you don't have to make a custom app.
Yeah.
Just kind of setting up an e-shop, and like we were talking about the other day with Reels, how you can actually link products to your Reels now. Like that's huge. So really good way to kind of introduce your program or your services online is So
And I would say, like, even if you're not setting up a shop online,
Mhm.
setting up mobile, even just like with your social media and things like that, it's a fairly easy thing to pull off.
It is, yeah.
And so
With some guidance.
Yeah, I can help.
All right.
All right. So also something that we're seeing, and this, I'm glad to be saying this, is increased diversity in the workforce.
Mhm.
Diversity is increasing the workforce like never before. No longer is the professional and entrepreneurial sphere relegated to men, for example. Women make up a large proportion of working class professionals and even entrepreneurial leaders, in large part thanks to some major societal shifts.
Mhm.
Furthermore, many entrepreneurial companies employ diverse workforces of people from many races, creeds, and religious faiths. This is a great thing, and it ties into profits at the same time. People with buying power are more likely to shop at places they know are appropriately diverse and dedicated to social justice.
Right.
There's undeniably a revitalized focus on diversity, especially from the consumer perspective. However, there is still a struggle to make businesses and their respective hiring practices more diverse as well.
Right.
Businesses that truly embrace it will develop more rounded teams, have a better chance of hiring the best employees,
Mhm.
and ideally help make the business landscape truly diverse. But those that feign diversity or ignore it entirely in favor of outdated biases will be left behind.
That's true, and I think that's incredible. I think it's another super important thing, and it's, if nothing else, why not just hire the right person for the job?
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Just do that, no matter what's going on.
So, while all these current trends in entrepreneurship may not directly impact you, they're worth keeping in mind. Having a better understanding of the overall business landscape can better prepare you to successfully start your business, as well as make it easier to strategically navigate your current business through these changes. There's more in the article, but we'll get to it next time.
Yeah, that was a good article that you found there.
I like that one.
Yeah, we're gonna kind of divide that through a couple episodes and really start to hit on that some more. So that'd be great. All right, so we've been doing serious talk, but we're kind of restructuring a little bit. We're really trying to find our structure here. So this is our serious talk segment, but it's more about the meat of our show. So today, like I said, we're going to be talking about having fun in your day-to-day routine, especially as an entrepreneur. So having fun is important, guys. It's super important, but it can be hard to find ways to have fun when we're busy and stressed out from work, especially when things are tough, like we've been talking about. So it can be tough to find the time when we're always working or running from one obligation to the next. So you guys try some stuff with us this week. I think this will be kind of fun. Also, if breaking mics every episode. If you would like the show notes again, comment below, let us know. Oh, and real quick before we go on, Charlotte commented. Yeah, it's Michael Anthony that we're talking about. He has the Barber School downtown. So these are part of the Kerrville area Chamber Young Professionals. Great group. Yeah. All right. So to start off, find ways to have fun while you're working hard to achieve your goals. When you're having fun, you're more relaxed and productive, which can lead to better results for your business. So try to find ways to have fun while you're working hard to achieve your goals. This can include watching funny videos at work, going for a walk in nature, or trying to find a new hobby, something that just kind of get you stimulated and get your creativity flowing. Find activities that make you less stressed and more motivated. Find some time for yourself and relax and enjoy life, both at work and outside of work. It's important.
What's something fun for you, Adam?
Actually, there's a couple of jobs that I had in the past that whenever we started out, like it was super fun, and we would like dedicate time, like we'd have Nerf gun fights and just like do random things around the office. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I feel like it really maintained morale in the workplace. Um, One of my favorite things that we did, I worked at a sign shop, and we did like decals on vehicles and wraps and things. So we had a box of those plastic decals, like the 4x4 and like the Ford badge and like Power Stroke and everything. So when customers didn't want them, we just kind of stored them instead of throwing them away. And we would kind of stick those on everybody's cars, like everybody's working. And my favorite one, I can't really say it on the air, but use your imagination. I used the Power Stroke one and customized that and put it on the back of our intern's truck that was working there. Took him a minute to find that one. It was pretty good. But sadly, every place I did work at, that started out with that kind of environment ended up squashing every bit of fun, and it really affected the team. Office drama increased. We would get short with each other real quick, and it felt like we weren't a team anymore. And it just kind of became just coworkers, another enjoyable job. And it kind of stemmed from, I'll talk more about this as we get in, but I think as a business owner, when you start thinking about numbers too much and you start looking at your people as numbers, that's when it becomes like you're looking at people kind of goofing off for a little bit, and you're like, I just paid them $100 and I'm not getting that back. When in reality, you're allowing them some time to like blow off some steam and like kind of move their body a little bit.
So and it's team building as well.
It's very important in team building, and you will see a difference that like whenever like we got back to work and hit our desks again, we were more relaxed, we were more in it, we were more invested, and way more productive. So yeah, I mean, as a business owner, I get that seeing that time of not being productive and not focusing on getting the next task done right away, it's easy to start thinking about the numbers. Like I just said, like it's you see like I just spent that much money and they didn't do anything. But yeah, it's as soon as you start thinking that way and looking at people's numbers, you've just doomed your work environment and possibly your business. We are creative creatures of enjoyment and productivity. So sure. The more we're enjoying the place that we're spending most of our lives, the more invested we're going to be, and yeah, the more productive we're going to be.
And I know you were talking about the numbers, and it made me curious, like, because I know that there have been studies done on this.
Yes. Yeah.
Where places have implemented, a place for their employees to go and just like hang out, and you've got those like mandatory breaks that you have to take. So if you like set up a spot for them, and I mean, they're like, I'd be curious to see what the numbers are on that. Yeah. You were saying like, don't focus on the number, but like.
Right, yeah, like what's the stats on that?
Yeah,
I did try to look up quickly last night when I was kind of putting this down, but I mean, the best example was Google for the longest time. Yeah. They were more of a task-based or a milestone oriented kind of workplace. So it's like everybody knew what they needed to get done and they knew their deadline. So, business was open, like they just kind of kept their office open at all hours. So if you were like a night owl, you can kind of like enjoy your day and then go into work and knock your stuff out. I think that's a great model. And it's something that we adapted, and it's like, we don't want to look at things hourly. It's all milestone based. It's the value that we're bringing, whatever it takes to get you there. Like if you want to put your nose on the ground and absolutely dig into it and get it done as quickly as possible, that's on you. Like if that's how you work best, like go for it. We're not all the same,
Yeah.
So yeah, like if you have employees, you should definitely let them be having fun. Especially at work. I think the best way to accomplish this, thought about this a lot. As a business owner, you need to have a defined structure for your employees and for No, calm down.
Okay, I don't know why
um,
I'm not
no,
I'm
you're
not
good,
touching
you're
it.
good. So,
I just got my hand on it.
where did we go? Where did we go? Sorry, it's brain fog day. Oh no. There it is. So have that defined structure. Like I need a script. So for your employees and for yourself as well. This means setting a structure and defining the leader. I think that's a key point is defining your leader. And the leader isn't just like the party pooper. The leader is the one that has earned respect and trust through competence and effective communication skills. So now when you have that leader, now you have the initiator and now you have the kill switch. When the leader says it's crunch time, everybody knows why, they respect it, and they get back to work. So you can jump in and enjoy the fun too, but you need to set boundaries and maintain a professional relationship. As a business owner, you need to have your own ways of having fun, and we'll kind of go over that a little bit more. But this is more about like you've got the employees, let them do their thing. So let your team find enjoyment, encourage them to be creative, let them customize their workspace, let them go outside, get some fresh air. Work doesn't work if it's a jail cell. Kind of harsh, right? Now, having said all that, productivity is still expected, right? So set a realistic standard of productivity, then let your leader, such as a project manager, be the one to set the pace. Have good communication with them about what's expected to be done before the end of the day, and they'll know how to handle the rest. We all know that cell phones can quickly become an issue at most workplaces, and that is where you, as a business owner, set the standard, and the manager and slash leader enforces the policies, right? So work can be fun, but it can't get too lax because some people start taking advantage of that. So there are always those people, and they will always crop up no matter what you do. A good leader can squash that before it takes root. So ultimately, be sure to hire a great manager. That's what I'm kind of getting at. They're definitely worth the investment. So yeah, getting on to you as a business owner. If you're able to try to create a fun work environment for yourself, this can mean adding plants to your office, playing music while you work, setting up a comfortable space where you can take some breaks. By making your workplace more inviting, like your office, your personal space, you'll be less likely to feel stressed and more likely to enjoy your time there. You're spending a lot of time there, make it something you enjoy. So surround yourself with things that encourage you and are specific to what you're doing. So say if like you're a musician, your space should be covered with music themed decorations. Like have your music instruments on the wall, like things that inspire you. If you're an interior designer, you should have color swatches and vision boards and crazy plants, whatever else inspires you all over the place. If you're a sign shop, guess what you should have in your space?
Signs?
So it's important for your environment to encourage your creativity and keep your head in the game. But you should also have, I'm going to tell you should have one wall or one space free of distractions. I call this the focus wall. If you have ADD, this is super important for you. I speak from personal experience. Balance your space with things that inspire you and also have a space that lets you breathe. We can easily get overstimulated if every wall and shelf is filled with crazy stuff. So having a focus wall gives you something to lean on when you need to take a break. So you're not like surrounded by things that like distract you from the work you're trying to do. So yeah, that's all my rant for today.
All right. Well, can I share the mic a little bit too?
Absolutely, please do.
Awesome.
I took that for a long time.
Well, we're going to talk about a little bit about small business boost up. Business owners, if you're on a shoestring budget and you need some solutions, join our small business boost up. Doing your own marketing is going to be an absolute breeze with our coaching and guidance. We promise you that. Don't think you have the time. Surely you have an hour and a half every other week to dedicate your focus and energy on keeping your business above water. This is a 3-month program, fresh and new. We have developed 2 1.5-hour sessions per month, and we're going to be focusing on building your brand foundations, learning about free and affordable tools to make life easier on your business, taking advantage of social media for free advertising. That's a nugget. We will definitely talk about that in our course. Learning to build your network online, creating, sustaining, and obtaining goals, optimizing your Google business profile, best in-person networking techniques, regular Q&As to help clarify any pain points. Yeah. And if all these are, foreign to you, that's kind of, we've got different tiers and levels based on what you do know and what you don't know.
Yeah.
And we have the free part, which is basically to kind of get you into that point to where you're committed and accountable to join the first tier, and then it kind of goes up as your business grows.
Yeah.
And this is, the original part, just those topics I was talking about. This is our entry level program to help businesses develop that strong platform, understanding the branding and marketing more clearly, reaching their target audience more effectively, and having a great time while doing it.
Yeah.
We're fun people, and we want to make sure that you guys have a fun time watching your business grow.
Oh yeah.
Business doesn't have to be hard and stressful all the time.
Right.
Let us help guide you and give you a shoulder to lean on while you're getting back on track.
Yeah, it's super exciting, and we're bringing a lot of fun to this. We had a great deal yesterday, kind of presenting that to our young professionals group. So yeah, I think it's gonna be great. We are going to be running some free training on the next show, Thursday show next week, and it's going to be about how social media is going to be your best tool for branding and networking your business, with some great tips about how you can get started right now. So watch the show, then join us on the Small Business Boost Up. It's going to be awesome. And John, you want to tell us how much it's going to cost for the Small Business Boost Up level?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you'll get incredible coaching on building your brand, finding your confidence, and establishing effective marketing techniques for $500 per month.
Yeah.
We're offering a discount for the first 10 seats, and these seats are filling up at 50% discount, and we already have 5 that have already been filled.
Yep.
So don't miss out on the opportunity to get in this program for $250.
That's huge.
Yeah, no. We're offering this discount so people with very tight budgets can get in and start growing their business again. So don't sit on the fence. Jump in with us.
Jump in with us. Yeah, that's a big point of why we have that half off discount for the first 10 seats is in Kerrville, like we've been over this several times, that money is super tight here.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of local businesses that need a kind of a lifeline. And this is the best way we have found and worked on for months to get this like really polished out. And we came down to it like, you know what, let's do a half off for the first 10. And especially it's the first class. And we've structured it super well. And it just kind of gives everybody an opportunity to jump in and find the help that they need. Instead of like providing our services, it's just going to be about like teaching you what we've learned and are learning daily and keeping you up to date. So the good thing is this is like the entry level, like you said. It's just ground level, building a foundation. There will be the next class as kind of a more advanced, more hands-on. It'll be really specific on getting into branding, really learning more tools. And our goal there is that you're doing your marketing in-house, you're building your brand, you're building your confidence, you're really kind of owning yourself and your business. And now your business is growing, it's thriving, and we want you to get so busy that you can no longer do it yourself.
Well, and it's, look at us like a soundboard. And I think I mentioned this yesterday. It's like, it's so hard to vent to your family members and your friends about your pain points for your business.
Right.
And I think the biggest thing right now is just having someone to talk to and really kind of build that foundation with, and having that accountability to really boost your business and boost your mindset.
Right.
And that's like for us, like doing this BAMoT show, it's a great opportunity for us to build with our community, but it's also a really good opportunity for us to be focusing on getting on air and really having a chance to share and drop our knowledge.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
and I like that it's how we were talking about that whenever we meet to collaborate and like our heads come together and we actually, that's our like most brilliant time. This is like us sharing that with people because we're all going to be on the call. And like you just said, like it's a place to talk about your pain points, it's a safe place to talk about what's going wrong with your business. Like I know, like talking to family and telling them, oh, this is going wrong with your business. And if you believe in like manifesting things, your family is going to be super worried about that because they care about you. They love you and they think that they're trying to help you as much as they can. But this is an area where you get like some helpful tips and a place to vent about that. And we'll listen and we'll help you out. We'll actually come up with some solutions.
Go
I'm
ahead, Emily.
Sorry. We're a small business too. So we're coming from a place of understanding because we've probably been through some of those things ourselves.
Right. Yeah.
So, and also I think it's so cool that we're gonna have a group and we can all support each other.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
it's a mutual thing where we can help give each other referrals and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's a bit of a community building thing in and of itself.
It is, and it's basically it's an inner circle that we're building.
Yeah.
And the more it builds and the more it grows, the more people that we have that are talking to each other. We'll hit more on that a lot because it's a coaching program, and I feel like there should be several people coming through that want to be coaches themselves, and this is kind of like our ground level for them to come in and like, if you are running your business and you say, hey, I just want to like be able to consult with people, we'll get you there. Like that's the biggest thing, and this is for every industry that's out there. It's not for anything specific. I think it'd be awesome. So I think, did you have something, John?
Oh yeah, I was just we've really pushed in this small business boost up and getting it out there, and our huge vision is to really build this community up.
Yeah.
And when I mean community, I mean the Hill Country.
The Hill Country, yeah. All over.
Our program, I mean, we already have one seat filled and they're out of Colorado.
Yep.
So, we really want to hone in on our community before we start spending a lot more time with people outside of the community.
Right.
So like I said, jump on those seats. Let's get started. And yeah,
it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. And it'll be virtually. And another key point is if you, let's say the schedule doesn't line up with your schedule, there'll be recordings on every one of the calls, and we'll send them to your email. Everybody's email, you'll have access to all that stuff. So you don't have to be there live. Of course, it's good, but if somebody that's really struggling and they can't make any of the lives, we will make time to at least have 1 or 2 meetings with them on the side to make sure that they're catching up and they're actually getting good value out of this. All right. So yeah. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. We are Blue Anchor Marketing of Texas, or BAMoT. So if you're a business owner in the Hill Country and you are involved in, or if you're involved in any special ways in the community, hit us up. We'd love to have you as a guest on our show. The easiest way to reach us is through Facebook Messenger or comments or anything like that. Come to our website, look at our Facebook. We're everywhere.
Well, being a marketing agency, aka branding agency, we would like to use this platform to give some free advice on how you can better your marketing in your business.
Yeah.
But if you're ready for more hands-on advice and services, send us a message.
Yeah, we do offer that one-on-one consultation. So we'll also be recording exclusive bonus content that covers very specific and juicy advice about marketing. We're still working on that, by the way. This is stuff we would normally charge by the hour during consultations, but since we're very excited and invested in the show, we're creating a library of information for Patreons and premium subscribers when that time comes. So follow us, and we'll be releasing dates and where you can find premium content as we grow. That's going to be fun.
It's got some lag. I don't know why. I apologize.
You're good, no problem. All right, well, with that, that's it for us, folks. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Remember,
you are enough.
You are enough.
We'll see you Friday.
Oh, and real quick, we're going to play the outro, but turn your volume down a little bit because I tested it out earlier, and it's a little louder than everything else. So
or don't.
Heads up. Yeah, or no.
All right, just blast
it and have a dance. Like I like it.
Dance.
So, all right, so give you a chance. 3, 2, 1. Have a great day, y'all.
A rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but that beauty a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but that beauty a rich man's world. A rich man's world.